Breakfast of champions. We're going heavy with the butter today. Charlie Brown says it's okay though. Look at all this cooking fun we had the other day. Last weekend. All kinds of cooking fun. Look at that salad. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's before 8 o'clock. We're busy getting stuff done, getting work done. We've been getting videos edited. We've been listing items into the store. We've got a whole stack of jewelry here we're working through. Trying to get all the junk drawer inventory that I purchased last week listed into my store so I can get ready for some new inventory that'll be arriving this week. Of course, we had my sister's cooking with Teresa. Let's call it cooking with Teresa. Teresa's tortilla pizzas. That video went live on Monday and it's doing pretty well. Had a good time going south to my mom's place to make that video with my sister and my mom. I think it was a pretty decent video. We did a good job together. Made some delicious pizzas, a little side salad. So you guys want to check that one out. As you can see, numbers are up. That's my YouTube analytics chart. It looks like numbers are up. I got 6 pieces of content posted yesterday and that really spiked the numbers. A lot of people are watching, starting to subscribe and that sort of thing. So welcome to the channel if you're new. Hopefully you guys enjoy some of that content. Did a couple of Brian Reads the News segments, a couple different things we tried. One of reseller content, one of celebrities who passed on their last words. That was kind of a fun little story. A couple of stories from looper.com. Been going on that site and checking things out. They got a lot of fun stories on there that I can read out and share with the community. And of course I got some fun reseller content. Bolos with Brian, a couple new finds that are selling really good. You'll have to go on my shorts section. Posted those. Less than a minute, a little short telling you about what's selling well on eBay. It's a great way to educate yourself about what to look for at the thrift store. And so you can go out and make some of these profits as well. So I'm gonna finish up breakfast here, devour those, and then we'll get busy. Alright, breakfast is done. As you can see, I've got some nice jewelry laid out here ready for me to list. Some nice brooches and pins, a couple chains here, some bracelets. I think there's 13 items here. There's the end of those chains. A couple coins here, I think they might be metals, and these nice watches. Look at those watches, one gold, one silver. Once I get that jewelry listed, I have a few movies down here in a cigar box. So that's my listing goal this morning. Get some of that stuff listed, hopefully all of it. And by the time the mail gets here, we might have another junk drawer lot to go through, depending on if it is delivered today or not. Let's look at those videos. I showed those in the last video I did, the last daily vlog. And then this cigar box. Let's see, it's a Padron Cigars. Nice little cigar box. Let's see if we can get this sucker open. It does open. There it is. Nice little cigar box. Never sold a cigar box, but I got one in a not a junk drawer lot, in a storage unit. And I figured I might as well give it a try. I've got my new listings starting to mount up here, so I might have to put those away into inventory today if I get some time for that. I usually try to do that once a week. If they stack up too much, they kind of get in the way. So let me show you that. Some new listings I got up into the store, those, and then this will go upstairs to the inventory upstairs. And for those of you who've been watching the channel, you guys know that I've been working on a smalls section. I've been using the small envelopes and getting that going. Mostly posting DVDs and CDs and Blu-rays into it, but also starting to put some of this junk drawer lot inventory into that, the jewelry and the smaller stuff. Let me show you that. You guys have seen this tote slowly fill up. It's almost got one row done, and then we'll work on that second one. But making progress in building this little small section into the store. Nice little inventory system here. We have plenty more DVDs and CDs to list. There's a little stack I have yet to get to. That section is an expansion of my previous shelving unit that I had. Two shelving units. I filled those up with DVDs and smalls. And now I'm moving on to the totes. I think that's the way to go, the stackable totes like that. You can get into those and just find the item by number. Here's a look at how it started out, but those stackable totes outside is what I'm moving toward. These will probably stay here until I decide I want to put them in totes. Might go all totes keep building this small section. Obviously when you're listing smalls like that, jewelry and CDs and watches and small stuff that fit in an envelope like that, a little 9x6 envelope, you can put a lot more in a tote than if you're dealing with bulky items. So that's one benefit to working on listing smalls and going with that inventory instead of something bigger. Of course, bigger, it takes more space. You know, if you have no space, if you're working in an apartment or something with a couple extra rooms, you only have so much space to build inventory systems. Definitely the smalls is the way to go. Something small like jewelry or pins or anything like that, buttons, anything small. There's demand for that sort of stuff online. If you search, there's demand for everything online. You just have to find which ones are worth buying and which ones are worth leaving alone. And of course you have to price it accordingly. That's one thing I'm trying to work on a little bit. Do a little bit more research. Keep those prices low. Listing this junk drawer stuff, I don't have a lot of money into each item, so I'm looking to mark it up a little bit but not get too greedy with it. Put it at the low end of market value so that it's a quick sale instead of sitting in the store for a long period of time. Alright, I got some significant listings up and then the power goes out. That's one of the downfalls of living out here in the country a little bit. The power tends to go out a little bit more often than in the city. But we're gonna have to wait it out, I guess. Wait for the power to come back on and the internet to get running again. Sometimes it's quick and sometimes it's not. Those winds have been blowing pretty heavy overnight, so they continue on today. Blew something down and the power is out. We're doing a flashlight video right now, so not sure how long I'm gonna wait, but I guess that's all you can do at this point. Alright, the power is back on. Good news, the power's back on, but the bad news is we lost a little momentum. I got some good listings up this morning, had that power outage for a couple hours, and now I gotta get back into listing mode. I've got about 7 items sitting here, jewelry items and a couple coins in that mix to get listed before I have to run to the post office today. I need to make a run to the post office. I want to get some exercise in, a nice run. That's the goal for today. So we gotta get back into list mode, get that momentum back. So I got this random comment on one of my videos that said, "I like grilled cheeses." Of course I had to reply with a smart aleck comment. I said, "Dude, me too, but do you like them or just like them?" As you can see, I like them. Gonna take a little break and have some lunch. I got some grilled cheese ready for me. Had to make them on potato bread. We ran out of the sourdough. Sourdough is definitely the way to go when you're making grilled cheese, in my opinion. It just tastes a lot better, but we got that potato bread going, so we'll see how that tastes today. Got another Brian Reads the News segment going up on the channel. This one's about Tom Cruise. You want to check that one out when it's done. Once I finish those grilled cheese, I'm going to get back into list mode. Going to try to get the rest of that jewelry on, those watches and whatnot, a couple of bracelets, and then we'll see what goes down after that. I'm gonna check the mail. There might be another online arbitrage package waiting for me. We'll have to wait and see. I also have these videos here ready to be listed. I'll probably do that when I get home though. Today's been one of those slow sales days, typical Monday, Tuesday, not much action happens, especially when you take a little break from listing. Yesterday I did quite a bit of listing, but sometimes it takes a few days for those listings to settle in and get some eyes on them and sales to jump up again. We did have one sale. Let me show you that one. Here it is, one sale for $44.70. It's a pair of black SAS walking shoes, tripod comfort, women's size 9 WW. Hook and loop, no laces. So those are those hook and loop, aka Velcro. You can't use the word Velcro on eBay, but can say hook and loop. I guess Velcro is trademarked term, so if you use Velcro they'll take your listing down, unfortunately. But those shoes, those Velcro shoes, the SAS brand, those are pretty popular. A lot of elders use those. They pick those up when they have trouble tying their shoes, when their hands get arthritic and whatnot. They just have the 2 straps, and the Velcro makes it easy for them. So I knew that. I knew SAS are good shoes. I saw those at the thrift. I think I picked them up for about $7, and there they sold for, what was it, $44, something like that. So not a bad sale. let's go grab those from inventory and get a shipping label on them so that they're ready to go out today. There they are, through the magic of video, those SAS walking shoes, size 9Ws. And there's the printer, there's the shipping label hot off the printer, ready for them. So I'm gonna get that taped on the envelope there, get that ready for the post office, and we'll check out the small store. Haven't been in the small store yet, so we may have a couple more sales to add to the mix. Here we go, another order ready for the post office. Alright, we got some good news. Just logged into the small store and we had a couple orders come in. Let's take a look and see what's sold. There you see it, 2 orders for $36.75. That's $36.75 for 2 orders. Let's see what's sold. First item that sold was listed just December 19th. It's a large Perry Ellis black V-neck men's short sleeve men's solid t-shirt top. So that was a recent listing. I remember that one because it's a V-neck. I typically don't pick up V-necks, but this one was a pretty nice condition. I think it had kind of that dressy look to it, maybe even a ribbing to it. I thought it was nice enough to pick up and give a chance. Plus Perry Ellis is kind of a high-end brand. Not high-end, but a well-known brand. Some people might search for it still. Listed it up for $9.99 plus shipping, and it sold. Second item sold for $20.11. It's a dress suit vest, size medium, striped button front men's Banana Republic V-neck top. So I got all the keywords in that one. They were kind of mixed up. I always read them off of the page here as I wrote them down. Some people think that if you put the keywords that most people search for first, that will lead to greater placing in the search results, i.e. dress vest or dress suit vest or Banana Republic vest, or put those 3 words first. That will get you higher in the ranking. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I tried that in some listings. This one I put dress suit vest and then size medium and then striped button front man's Banana Republic V-neck and just threw in top. I probably would switch around a little now, put Banana Republic up there towards the front of the listing, but it sold, it worked, whatever I did worked, so we're not gonna consider it too much. We're gonna go grab that order and get some shipping labels on it. Alright, there they are. We got the vest over here and the t-shirt right there, and here comes the shipping label. Let's wait for it. It's coming hot off the printer. Look at it go. This is a nice little action shot right here for you guys. Look at that. Just in time to make it to the post office. Let's get those suckers ready and out in the mail. Alright, 2 more orders for the tote. Let's get those things ready. So it's shortly after 3 o'clock now. I think instead of getting into list mode again, I'm going to get into running mode, run myself over to the post office, drop those orders off, then head over to Lake Padden to get some exercise in. I want to keep that routine going. Don't want to skip too many days, and it gets dark pretty early these days, so I'm gonna plan to do that. And then when I get home, I'll get back into list mode and hopefully get some more of these listings up into the stores. Not a great listing day today so far, but that's what happens when the power goes out. Sometimes it kind of shifts momentum. You just gotta roll with the punches, right? Isn't that what they say? Roll with the punches. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, we got the running clothes on and the tote of orders ready to go to the post office. Kind of a light tote today, not quite all the way full. I'd like a few more, but we'll take what we got and be grateful for those. Next, we'll be at Lake Padden, get some exercise in. Hopefully those grilled cheese don't sit too heavy today. Had a kind of a late lunch, so we'll see how things go. They are 3/4 of the way full. Nice tote full, 3/4 of the way. Alright, we got the orders dropped off at the post office. We're here waiting at the light. Don't you guys hate it when you just miss the light? You just miss it. If you would have stayed on the gas a little bit, you'd been right through, but you didn't. So now you gotta sit through a light, especially here in Sunset, where the lights are forever. We're gonna wait for this one out. We're gonna wait this one out. Next stop, Lake Padden. Alright, we made it here to Lake Padden. Little Gwen Stefani, no holla back. Did you guys hear? Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, oh, they're on the rocks. Might not make it. Hopefully that relationship will last. They're so cute together, don't you think? I don't know. I think I'd rather have Blake Shelton serenade me than Gwen Stefani, though. He sings like an angel, doesn't he? Anyways, I'm gonna go around the lake pattern, get on that trail. It's still got time. It's not dark yet, but I'll check in once I get back. We'll see you in a few. All right, we made it. Another 2.6 miles successfully conquered. I went up into the horse trails again today. Actually, probably got a little over 3 miles in today, so let's call it 3. Wanted to take a second for a few moments of gratitude. Saw those Seaholm High School boys track stars. They were out here training at the lake, running real fast. Zoomed by me. Was inspirational to see them out here training for that upcoming track season. Wish them the best in the springtime. Hopefully they can set a lot of PRs. I know Seaholm always does well, so I'm sure they have another squad ready to go. Gratitude, more gratitude. I want to thank all the workers out there, the PUD workers who the power went out. I know they're working hard to get that back. Only a couple hours it was out. Sure, it's a little bit of a inconvenience, but they got it back on quickly. Allowed me to get a little nap in, refresh, get another hour or two of REM sleep. Sometimes I stay up too late and get up too early, so grateful for that opportunity, right? I didn't quite get all the listings up that I wanted to, but now I'm refreshed and ready for the second half of the day. We're gonna go tackle those listings when we get home and hopefully get them knocked out. Also thankful for the viewers, right? You guys are starting to watch. Been doing a lot of Brian Reads the News. People are really liking those. Talking about stories of the storage wars guys, the Pawn Stars guys, people in the reselling community that you know about, semi-celebrities, I guess you would call them. Letting you know what they're up to. Got my first kind of nasty comment. Oh, it wasn't too bad. But he says, who gives a damn, right? Who cares what these guys are up to? Next day, he said, oh, sorry about that comment, was out of hand. But I told him, don't worry about it, you know. A comment is helping me, actually, good or bad. Told him, you know, First Amendment rights, you have the right to say what you want. It's just an opinion. And I don't take it personally. It's not even my story I'm reading. It's somebody else wrote it. I'm just regurgitating it and sharing it with the public. So can't really take it all too personal. Maybe it's not the content for him. I told him, hey, let me know what you want to hear. I'll read another story, you know. There's a lot of news out there. I'm just diving into a few little easy niches that won't cause too much controversy. But there's a lot you could get into and a lot we could talk about. So feel free, comment all you want. Speaking of comments, thankful for my brethren who enjoys grilled cheese sandwiches. Gave me a little chuckle to see that comment come through. Not sure if he saw me eating those grilled cheese or not, but I've shown grilled cheese on the channel a couple times, so maybe he saw that and was ribbing me a little, but I got a chuckle out of that. So thank you for brightening my day with that one. Hopefully I'll hear from you again. Last one, let's be thankful for a few extra minutes, right? We're out here in the sunshine. Well, there's still daylight, maybe not sunshine, but I'm gonna take you guys down to that lake and show you what it looks like. Enjoy a little bit of this nature, get a few minutes more of it before I head home. I was able to make it here before 4 o'clock or right around 4 o'clock, so we got a little extra daylight today, so be grateful for that, I guess, right? Let's head on down to that lake and take a look. All right, we made it down here to the water's edge. I must say the lake is quite full again, right up to the edge here. I'll give you guys a look at that, then we'll give a little panoramic view of the water here. Let's take a look. Here's that shoreline. As you can see, only a little bit left. All the way up to the edge over there. You can't even walk the little beach. Over there is the dog park. We just conquered this lake, ran all the way around. A few little slips and slides through that mud. As you can see, the puddles are stacking up here right on the grass. Like I was saying, that mud is a little thick up there in that the horse trails. They don't manicure those trails quite as much, not as much material on the trail up there, so you got to be a little careful where you step. I always took a couple slides and slip and slides on those puddles. It's a little slick up there, so you got to watch your step, especially when there's some roots up there. You could easily turn an ankle, so a little dangerous up there, but it is nice and quiet, a little bit of a getaway. Let's take a look at the rest of this lake. Here we go, here's a look at it. There were a couple birds when I came out on those pillars out there. They're now gone, but they were out here earlier, kind of enjoying the view. There's still a buoy out there in the middle where they did some kayaking training, so maybe they just left that up there. I'm not sure, maybe they continue training all winter, who knows. Yeah, I know they do have several instructional programs out here for both kayakers and mountain bikers, and they're out here quite regularly, as well as the sports teams like I mentioned. That Seaholm's out here training, and probably some others, probably Western runs up here as well. There's quite a few runners out on the trail today, some good talent, some fast talent. I wasn't the fastest out here today for sure, especially with all those Seaholm boys. Half of them had their shirts off, which was kind of comical, running with their shirts off in the middle of January, but when you're young, you're able to do that sort of thing, right? So hopefully you guys enjoy that little look at the lake. I'm gonna head home now and get busy on listing more items into the store. I got a whole bunch of bracelets and watches, and what else was there? Oh, DVDs and a cigar box. So I'm gonna get that stuff online tonight, hopefully. And I think tomorrow there'll probably be another online arbitrage video. I got a couple units coming, a couple junk drawer lots that I purchased, so they should be arriving in the mail shortly. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day. I know a lot of you watched that last online arbitrage video. It has over 100 views right now, which is pretty good for my content, my original content, so hopefully the next one will be just as good. Alright, it's approaching 9 o'clock, which means it's quitting time for the vlog. I just listed those 5 movies into the store. I think I'm gonna leave the jewelry, the 3 bracelets and the 2 watches and these 2 medals. I'm gonna list those in the morning, but I want to thank everybody for watching the channel. The channel's starting to grow a little bit, getting a few subscribers, and some videos are starting to take off, so it's good news. I think that's what I'm gonna do tonight. Instead of keeping on listing, I'm going to put another effort into creating another video. So be sure to check out my other videos, give a few more a watch, help me get a little closer to that 4,000 hours we're chasing. Getting a little closer to the 1,000 subscribers, inching away at it every day. So we took a little stride today. Tomorrow will be a new one. A new vlog will be out in the morning, a day in the life of a reseller vlog. Not a lot of sales to report today, but I'm going to put some stuff on sale tonight, and hopefully that will draw in some sales overnight and tomorrow and later this week. And I'm going to keep listing. We have that online arbitrage orders coming in the mail, and we'll be doing those videos and listing that inventory as well. So we'll be getting in inventory into some new categories, which should help boost views and get some fresh eyes on it, and hopefully leads to a few sales. Sometimes it feels like you're not getting much throughout the week, and then it comes during the weekend. So maybe that's what this week will be. Hope not, but if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. I'm going to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.